What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with some more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and I am bringing you my first guide video for diving into Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Some of the new things you're going to learn and experience, some new playstyles with a longsword that's different from what we've experienced in Monster Hunter Rise base game. So my family, without further ado, let's dive in. So if you're new, make sure you guys subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, supports me a lot. We're gonna go over in this video specifically, we're talking about Sakura Sheath and Sakura Slash, and the combination between those two skills, and my red squirrel and my blue squirrel. So let's go ahead and get started. So Sakura Slash. Sakura Slash is making a popular debut, coming back in. It was in the base game, but it's very useful because what it does, it helps you build your meter. Every time you hit a monster, you get contact, it helps you build a meter. It also has a great opportunity for you to protect you as far as your distance from a monster. Say monster's right here, it has a good chance of hitting that monster and putting you in a position where you're not gonna get hit going forward. So that's the best thing about Sakura Sheath. Sakura Slash. The downside of Sakura Slash is it does have a longer cooldown. So I'll turn this off for a second so you can see. So Sakura Slash, while it protects you, it builds meter. The downside to it, it takes the longest to rebuild that meter. So while you're fighting your monsters, you want to make sure you get the wire build, not this one. The one's floating around, because you're not going to be able to use it as much as you want. So why is Sakura Slash important? It is important because you need it to use Sakura Sheath. Sakura Sheath is a new longsword skill. It has a big pros and big cons as well. So the big pros to it is it takes up all of your spirit gauge or whatever gauge you have in order to do a big move. So first things first, if you want to make yourself have a better experience, get used to locking on, because the upside of Sakura Sheath is if you use it, you're looking this direction, you're gonna look over here. That's why you want to make sure you always lock onto the monster. That way your character will attack in this direction. So example, you hold it, charge, 1, 2, 3, and boom, big damage, right? Yes, it does big damage. It's literally like longsword became a great sword. It's beautiful. This is the playstyle I'm using because I play the counter style with IS Slash and Quick Sheath and all that in the base game. So now I'm focusing on using this style. So I'll go over my setting a little bit. So that's Sakura Sheath. Another cool thing about Sakura Sheath is when you're attacking, this part right here, boom, that moment, before you put your weapon away, it can act as a counter, boom, and you can hit monsters through and get some countering as well. The downside to that is it takes up one of your gauges. So if you're countering on a monster, it's gonna take up your gauge. But don't worry, don't get too married to gauges, because thanks to Sakura Slash, you're in a position where you're building it very quickly. And also don't forget, you still have options like foresight to build your gauge as well while you're fighting the monster. So if you're in a situation, boom, I use that a lot. Cool thing about this is it kind of has some hyper armor. If you hit this, boom, you let it go. If the monster hits you in this situation, it automatically counters for you, which is dope. But if you let go like here, if you let go here, you will automatically hit the monster. You lose one gauge, but also too, you have hyper armor. Meaning the monster cannot hit you. You will not fall back while getting hit, and I'll demonstrate that all later in the video. So if you notice, Sakura Sheath is not all or nothing. You can use it at any point if you want, because you don't want to get greedy. The big goal is for us to charge it all the way and get that big juicy damage on the monster like this. But there's times in the battle where it's not worth getting damage or getting hit or getting killed. So what you want to do is sometimes you're in a position where you're gonna have to let go of it early. Well, let me get this back for training purposes. You're gonna want to have to get this back early. So you're fighting a monster, and 1, 2, the monster's coming at you, boom. And the cool thing about it, after you do Sakura Sheath, if you have enough meter, let me show you real quick. If you have enough meter built up, you can actually do just boom, and you can continue your combo and get your meter right back. So always pay attention to how much spirit gauge you have, because you can build your skills right back up from using it. It's a very complex weapon and skill, but this game has expanded our capability by tenfold based on the skills that are available to us. So to repeat, what does Sakura Slash do? Protects you, gets you out the way, builds your gauge, because our main damage dealer is this. Cool thing about, if you notice, I can move around. I'm not stuck. I can move wherever I want to go anytime. And it's the position I want to reposition myself. And there's no limit. You can just keep on moving around forever, which is a really, really cool element they added into it. Put yourself in position, lock onto the monster, let it go, boom, big damage. So that is Sacred Sheath. So now you're thinking about, well, DG, what about the blue scroll, the other side? Like, what do you do with that? So you can, it's okay if you only use one side based on your playstyle, but say you do, it's all situational. So on my other side, I have my quick sheet in case I want to put myself in a position where I'm going to speed up a little bit and use my traditional playstyle. And I have, hold on, I had soaring kick on there, so you can put soaring kick on there if you want and play around with it a little bit. And I have soaring kick on it, so if you're used to playing this style, this is available to you. You get good damage there, kind of what we've been used to in the base game. And you can, the cool thing about it is when you switch, then you have access to all the things as well. Because cool thing about soaring kick, as we know, it only takes like one gauge. You can't keep on using it, but the fact that you can build your spirit gauge so much faster, I really like using this playstyle. Feels different, feels cool. It makes the longsword feel like a real tanky weapon because you can literally tank so many hits. From here, the mob's coming at me, 1, 2, boom. I can let it go and keep it going and counter in there. So another thing, don't be afraid to use the counter. The counter with Sacred Sheath, this one right there, use that frequently because it can protect you against battles and protect you against roar and attack sometimes you're not even planning to. So let me show you guys my loadout really quick so you can get a situation with my switch skills. So cool thing here, you can load out your styles. I have this one coming up. This is for a video for tomorrow. But look at this. This is what my Sacred Sheath Sakura Slash. I have step attack, whoa, and I have Spirit Reckoning combo on the top of my for me to remember what my skills are, I always think of red as attacking, power, damage, and I use blue as cool, support. That's how it kind of helps me remember where I'm at. Because yes, there are gonna be times when you're playing, you might confuse yourself and be like using the wrong weapon or wrong loadout you might not be planning to use in that moment. But what you want to do is just keep little things like that to kind of keep yourself in check in terms of what you're currently using. So this is my two loadouts right now. This one's the main one I used, and this was my supported one based on situation. And this is the one I pretty much used earlier in the game. I switched to the Valor set halfway through my other playstyle. So for this set, I have Quick Sheath 3 on there. You might be thinking, Quick Sheath 3, is it truly needed for that skill? Well, I like to have it on here because it makes this a lot faster in order to get to my ultimate goal, which is get to my attack when I'm charging. If you don't have Quick Sheath 3 on there, it will be a lot slower. Let me show you. So you can see here I have no Quick Sheath 3 on. So now if I use the weapon, look at that timing. While it's good because it protects you from attacks, it does negate your ability to get into when you, so if a monster attacking you, this is good, yeah, sure. But if a monster on the floor, you're wasting all your time, the monster's up, you ruin your positioning. So that's why it's better to have Quick Sheath 3 on there so you can use this quick. All you gotta do is time it. You see a monster coming at you, boom, boom, got it, right into it, instead of keeping it off. So you can use it, but that's a very, very, very long cooldown. Now you're saying, DG, do you must have Quick Sheath 3? So this is Quick Sheath 2. Quick Sheath 2, let me show what the difference is. It's still kind of long. It's still kind of long. You can get away with it, but it's still kind of long. So ultimately, for me, I prefer to have Quick Sheath 3. So now all of this is good. Let me show you on the monsters so you can see what it looks like in action. Here we go. It's good. Like I was saying. Beautiful. Take it. Oof. See how I let that one go? Beautiful. You can just counter for days with it. Oh! I know it was gonna hit me because it got an earlier counter. And it's all good. Scoop. Scoop. Okay, here we are. Make sure it's locked on. Now we got one level back. Whew. Let them keep coming. Position ourselves. That move is so dope because she moves so fast. Oh. I was gonna let that one go right in front of it. But I think it's a good fight because it's just crazy. See how I let it go early? Because like I didn't want to miss not get no damage on it. Just keep it moving. Oof. It was about to give me what I wanted right there. Boom. Woo! See that protection I got right there? Look at that. Look at that. Oof. I didn't want to miss not getting anything, so I just let it rip. Come on down. That's probably gonna leave now. Yeah, I took the opportunity to dip. Scoop. When you're playing this playstyle though, you want to make sure you always pick these up because you're gonna need extra wire bugs because of how crazy you're going with all your moves. Ooh. Ooh. And also too, always make sure you use this to ride the monster because you want to get the extra damage and you get all your gauges back right after, so it makes sense. Dope. We got ourselves in position. Boom, boom, boom. And keep the next level up. Roar. Woo. Oh. And also too, I always say never use it, but I was in a little tight spot right there. Oh. That's fine because we have so many. Scoop. Oh! It's fine. I thought I was out the way. Oh, all right, let's take this. That's fine. That's all you have Sakura Slash for. Get out of here. And look at that. Just use it to counter. Oh, that wasn't the foresight? Alright, alright, alright. I just want to end it with... I want to end it in style, so I need like you to give me... There we go. That's what I need right there. Woo! Come on, come over here. Aw. I wanted to time it so I got the last hit on it since it was coming right at me. Oof. Come on down. It's over. Let's go, baby. Just beautiful. It's so much fun using that new playstyle. It's such a good time. Oh my. Sakura Sheath is so good. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you learned something new, make sure you guys share it with a friend. Give it a thumbs up. It supports me a lot. Stay smooth till next time. Dear gamer, signing out.